Well, look at MMA. Look at John Jones. He's the wildest motherfucker ever, and he's the best. I mean, there's a reason why he's the greatest light heavyweight of all time. He's fucking wild. He's a wild dude. I mean, when he was fighting Daniel Cormier and they were doing the press conference, he said, I beat you when I was on coke. That's fucking funny, man, because that fucks with the guy. When the guy's getting up in the morning and eating oats and drinking distilled water and fucking jogging up hills, and this dude's doing blow, partying, dancing, kicks your ass. Will
he be back?
Yes. Yes, he'll be back. Yeah, he'll be back as a heavyweight. And, you know, it's a lot of exciting challenges for him at heavyweight. I like the fact that he decided to do that. I think he's still the best light heavyweight in the world. And he can still make the weight. I mean, he's not really a heavyweight. He's deciding to become a heavyweight. He's doing it through deadlifting and squatting and, like, serious powerlifting. You know, he's put on a lot of weight. He's put on, I think he's like 253 now or 255 now. He's a big fella.
Still with the same gas tank?
I don't know. I don't know how you could, honestly. You know, I mean, how do you have the same gas tank? You don't see heavyweights operate at the same pace that you see welterweights or lightweights. Yeah. There's a reason for that. I don't think you can. Think about Johnny Bones coming back. What do you think about this? Because this is exciting. This is interesting, right?
It's taken a long time.
It's taken a long time, but now he's 253 pounds.
He a big
solid
boy.
As a rock.
Face look meaty now.
Giant. Huge.
And you
back.
know his genes.
Look at him. Yeah, his brothers are all super
Look at him.
athletes.
Look at him. And his IQ is insane.
Off the charts.
His fucking IQ
the
is
highest
insane.
fight IQ maybe ever. Right up there with Mighty Mouse.
Joe, he always renege on me.
He doesn't let you film him?
No, it's just, it's never been a no.
What has it been?
It's just been a, we gonna work. We gonna work.
John's interesting.
Give me
he
one
does
day.
a lot of like tactical shooting shit. Whoever breaks into John's house is fucked.
Oh yeah,
First of all, he's got that dog.
He'll kill you.
He'll kill you.
He'll kill you.
Also, he's got that fucking dog. He's got a Belgian Malinois that is like very trained. Like as trained as they get.
Yeah.
Like that dog, those are little raptors. Those are the dogs they use overseas. Those dogs, man, you cannot have that dog and be like a regular person and just like leave it in the yard. That dog's gonna jump the fence.
This motherfucker's so misunderstood. I gotta tap into his brain. I just know how to pull that out of people.
What John is the type of guy that does the type of shit that John does. Like when you open up a fight, when you're the youngest ever guy fighting for the title, and you open up a fight with Shogun with a flying knee, that's a wild man. He's a wild man. You know, I had a conversation with John when all the shit was going down with him, and I said, listen, dude, you are a wild, I called him up, I'm like, you are a wild motherfucker. And I go, and that's the type of guy that becomes the greatest of all time. Mm-hmm. You don't get to be the greatest of all time just being a normal person. And I go, and that's just who you are. You know, I know you made mistakes, I know you've done stupid shit, but you're still the greatest motherfucker of all time, and you could show the world. Bounce back from this and show the world.
I don't know what it is. It's like he constantly, like, the fans get on him because he always posts his comparisons against Khabib. Like, I had more title fights than he had fights. John Jones, you are the GOAT. Khabib, his father said you are a gift from God. Pull up that quote from Abdul Manap about John Jones. He is a gift from God. Khabib ain't trying to compare it to you.
Right.
Like, so you don't need to keep trying to validate yourself.
It's us talking about it on
but that's what I'm saying.
Broadcast.
He's getting trolled.
Yeah.
Because he got to validate himself. Like, bro, you don't need to validate yourself.
But I think it's just because he hasn't fought in a while. And also because...
Out of sight, out of mind?
Yeah. There's that. And also because, you know, when you've had all these setbacks, that those things haunt you. Yeah. Doubt, you know, all the shit that happened with him, all the terrible shit. All that stuff fucks with him. It's got to fuck with him. Francis had developed skills to match with his power. You know, and he also developed patience. You know.
Yeah. No. The hair threw me off. I was like, "You're facing Francis. Come in with the buzz cut. Come in like."
Well, he beat him the first time. You know, and he was the first guy to beat him. And
cardio wrestling, and his chin. And I think you know, he took some tremendous shots in that fight. And I think that fight. Sometimes you win a fight, but you take an amount of punishment that will change who you are. Yeah. It'll show up in the next fight.
Yeah. It'll change who you are for the future. And you don't get through a 5-round fight with Francis Ngannou without taking some tremendous shots. You know? They're talking about him fighting John Jones now, which is be very interesting.
Yeah. If the Stipe fight falls through with John.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. John Jones and Stipe. You're talking about
yes.
Yeah.
Great fight.
Yeah.
Competitive fight.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting because we haven't seen John in a long time, and now John is huge.
He is.
Yeah, I mean, God.
Power lifter.
Yeah, he's fucking put on a lot of muscle. He's done it smart, taking his time, and I mean, he's got probably one of the highest fight IQs the sport's ever seen.
He does.
So I'm excited to see that.
If he was fighting Francis, I'd be a little more concerned. But I feel like Stipe's older, and to me, seems like a competitive fight.
Well, I have a feeling it'll be one or the other. I don't know when it's going to go down. I don't know when that fight is going to happen. I don't know when John's going to make his heavyweight debut, but I'm very interested. Whether I'm there for that fight or not, I am watching.
Of course.
Look at this. John Jones still hopeful to make heavyweight debut at UFC
82.
282. What is 282? Is that December?
Yes.
Is that December
10th.
So I think the headliner in that is Glover Teixeira's rematch with Yuri Prohaska. Is that it? Yeah. That'll be a good one.
So sadly, if I was anywhere in the mainland, I would be at a bunch of these fights.
Yeah.
But I have to go.
I get it.
Yeah, I miss being at the fights so much.
I got to see one live here in Austin for the first time in 20 years as a spectator. It was fucking amazing.